Good afternoon, guys. I have had a slow start today, but that's okay. I left Reelfoot Lake State Park. I'm headed to Fort Pillow State Park, which is also along the Great River Road. I have found myself in Dyersburg, which I've roamed around enough. I found myself up on the square. There are some beautiful old buildings here on this square. And of course, a lot of them have been revived with small businesses and boutiques. Really nice that they're reviving their square, their town square. A lot of small towns are doing that. But I seem to have a theme going on with courthouses on the strip. So this one is not going to get any less attention. Let me turn you around. The original courthouse was built in 1825 and it was tore down, I believe I read, and this one rebuilt in its place in 1911. But you could see the clock dome from way down the highway, so I knew I was headed in the right direction. Here in the courthouse yard, we've got Dyer County World War II Memorial. Very nice, pretty typical for a small town. So I'm just going to walk you around the square, show you some of these beautiful buildings, and then we'll move on to Fort Pillow because I want to show you Fort Pillow State Park. Dyer County Walk of Fame in memory of all American veterans. The memorial just honors all Dyer County veterans. Alright, there's another shot of the courthouse with that beautiful dome on top. Another spin around just to see these buildings. They do have several murals on the walls here. Alright, just a quick stop in Dyersburg just to show you a little bit of the square. And let's get on the road to Fort Pillow. Following the Great River Road through West Tennessee is more driving than stopping. There are a few stopping points along the way, but this is some beautiful country. So I'm going to turn you around and show you some of West Tennessee. West Tennessee is the flattest part of the state, can you tell? Another gravel road. I have just figured out, using maps, that I'm in the Chickasaw National Wildlife Refuge. So that was marked on some of the sectional maps. It was marked on the Tennessee section of the Great River Road. I don't know if it meant for me to come out here, but I'm in the middle of Chickasaw National Wildlife Refuge. So very cool. It's a little lonely out here. I saw one truck back there. You never know, I guess they're hunting or fishing. I think Mississippi River is to my right, and then Arkansas is just on the other side. So I can't see the Mississippi from here, but it is over there. But this is, I'm off the beaten path. I'm taking off the beaten path. Y'all, we're out of the banjo section of Chickasaw National Wildlife Refuge. It's still a little back road. I like it. It's always an adventure. Good morning, guys. So I left Reelfoot Lake State Park yesterday. Stopped in a little town called Dyersburg. Did some riding along the Mississippi River. It was more driving, more scenic driving than able to get out and see things yesterday. And that's okay. But today, I spent the night at Fort Pillow State Park Campground. A lot of history here on the Civil War. because it's right on the Mississippi River. Do that. Fort Pillow State Park has a museum back here at the back of the park that has all kinds of information on the Civil War and the battles that took place here in the area, and all kinds of artifacts inside the museum. So I would highly recommend a stop at Fort Pillow State Park if you are interested in the Civil War history. I have to admire this tree just a little bit. How beautiful is that? Looks like a lot of people have admired this tree a little bit, but little peephole there. And here is Fort Pillow Lake. It is right off of the main road going through the park. They offer canoe, kayak rentals, paddleboard, and pedal boat rentals at the park office. So you have to drive that direction to the park office / museum and get your rental, pay for your rental there. All right, I'm gonna be Scotty today. Walk along the edge of Fort Pillow Lake and see if I can find a nice little fishing lure to take back to him. No fishing lures, but I did find the baseball. Take it back to the dogs. Play a little fetch with my big dogs. Little detour. I'm trying to pick my way along without following Google every step of the way, because she's not taking me the Great River Road route for the most part. So I went the opposite direction of what she told me, and the road ended in 2 miles. But I was looking for a place to turn around, and I saw this road. It was called Champion Lake Road. So I turned down the road, and there was a kiosk there, and it was for the Lower Hatchie National Wildlife Refuge. Yo, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. They have a little boat ramp over there. I'm sure you could come out here and put your own kayak in the water. But let me turn you around, show you what I'm seeing here. Isn't it just so pretty? Of course, with this wind today, you'd have a hard time kayaking, but all of this water backed up among the trees here, you could get in there and float in and out of the trees. What a peaceful day. Another courthouse along the Great River Road, located in Covington, Tennessee, is the Tipton County Courthouse. It looks like this courthouse was completed in 1832, but it also has some beautiful buildings around the square. So I'm going to turn you around. Of course, it's Sunday. Chamber of Commerce, anything like that is not open. So we're guessing again, y'all. Big memorial here. 1894 to the Confederate soldiers. I think we saw one very, very similar to this in Dyersburg yesterday. All right, look how pretty. Again, many of the old buildings around the square are updated. Little shops and boutiques and offices. This is a beautiful little town square. Just a strange thing to me. We have speakers, and maybe it's not so strange for your hometown, your small town, but we have speakers on the outside of the courthouse playing 80s on 8 Sirius station. So, I mean, it's cool, but it's just kind of weird. Oh, right there's their Chamber of Commerce. But look at these. A theater, yeah. The Ritz Theater. Oh, y'all, it's pretty. One of the highlights of the Great River Road coming through Memphis is the Bass Pro Shop, the Great Big Pyramid. It is 321 feet tall, and it says it is 32 stories tall. The slanted sides measure 591 feet. The base is the size of 5.5 football fields. The installation of 8,384 stainless steel panels that function as the pyramid skin began on October 30th, 1990. The panels cover 6.9 acres. Let's see, one more. The cost, $65.5 million in public funds, with another $4.5 million in private funds. So it's a whole lot like any other Bass Pro, but it's not. Right here they have a lodge, the big Cypress Lodge. You can see the windows to the hotel up there. Yeah, a unique feature here at this one, there's an elevator to the top of the pyramid. It only costs like $8 to ride to the top, but there's about 75 people in line. It's probably not going to happen today. I decided to do it here at the top of the pyramid at the Lookout restaurant, but they do have an observation deck up here. It was a long line, but it moved quickly, so it was well worth my $8 to come up here. Alright, so I'm just kind of riding around in here, and we have another observation deck. Let's go look.
I'm about to go get the alligators.
Oh, look. I looked for him earlier. The ride to the top to get to go out on the observation deck is definitely worth the long wait in line and $8 I had to pay for it. I don't do too many touristy things, so I was good with that. All right, now let's get back to the aquariums. Did you see the gators from the elevator? Yeah, I got those. Yep, gators in West Tennessee. Rumors are true. Yay, that's gonna wrap it up here at the Bass Pro Pyramid in Memphis. I have one more stop for today. This is pretty much the end of the Great River Road in Tennessee, but I'm gonna go about 40 miles. There is a welcome center in Tunica that I really want to see, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to Tunica and stay pretty close there tonight, and then we'll be making our way home tomorrow. Woo, y'all, we have made it to Tunica, Mississippi. Isn't that visitor center adorable? This is all I wanted to see. It isn't open, it is Sunday, but that is okay. Easter Sunday on top of that. I just wanted to see the building. And it's been years and years since I have been to Mississippi. Highway 61 Blues, US Highway 61, known as the Blues Highway, rivals Route 66 as the most famous road in American music lore. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. This is as far south as I'm going. I will start heading back now. My campground is, I think, maybe 20, 25 miles away. And then I'll head on home tomorrow. I have loved this road trip. I hope you've enjoyed the road trip. There's going to be several videos in the series. I will show you a little bit of the Corps of Engineer campground that I'm going to tonight, so you can expect that. And we'll say our good nights then. See y'all.